Parashat Teitzei. We read in our portion, quote, "If you see your fellow's donkey or ox fallen on the road, do not ignore it. You must help him raise it." End quote. In the book of Exodus, we have a similar verse that reads, quote, "When you see the donkey of your enemy lying under its burden, you must nevertheless raise it with him." End quote. The idea in both texts is similar, only that the book of Exodus commands us to help one's enemy's animal, and the book of Deuteronomy talks about one's friend's animal. Bachyai ben Asher, or as he is better known as Rabbeinu Bachyai, explains that the Torah first talked about an enemy and later about a friend to teach us that helping an enemy is a good way to convert them into friends. It sounds logical. But 500 years later, our founding father, Ben Franklin, turned Bachyai's idea upside down. In his autobiography, Franklin explains how he dealt with the animosity of a rival legislator when he served in the Pennsylvania legislature. Let me read it in his beautiful language. "Having heard that he had in his library a certain very scarce and curious book, I wrote a note to him expressing my desire of pursuing that book and requesting he would do me the favor of lending it to me for a few days. He sent it immediately, and I returned it in about a week with another note expressing strongly my sense of the favor. When we next met in the house, he spoke to me, which he had never done before, and with great civility. And he ever after manifested a readiness to serve me on all occasions, so that we became great friends, and our friendship continued to his death." For Ben Franklin, the best way to deal with a rival is asking them to help you. After they do it, they tend to see you in a positive light and even consider you a friend. Whether we use Bachyai's method of turning a rival into a friend by helping them, or Franklin's by asking them to help us, our life will be easier and richer, having less enemies and more friends. Shabbat Shalom.